No, Daddy Digi, please make sure Monkey apologizes. But I can't ask him myself. You have to do it, please. Digi, do you know how pathetic you're making Jess look? That Daddy Digi has to stand up for him and beg people for apologies on fucking Patreon? Do Jess a favor and fucking stop, you pathetic sad sack. Anyway, what were you saying?
I was just gonna hop in and say, so why don't you apologize?
Because I didn't do anything.
No, it was clearly your fault, right?
It was my fault that Mr. Meatman was rude to Endless Jess 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do about it? I don't give a shit.
Obviously, just fix it, right?
Yeah, well, Jess fixed it by quitting the podcast that he does with all his friends. You know that podcast, the PCP, where you sit down for an hour and then you get an automatic $150 from the Patreon. So really, you could like sit there and play your Game Boy and chime in once every 15 minutes and you make $150. Yeah, Jess is such a pathetic fucking pussy that he quit that show because Mr. Meatman was rude to him. He's like poor. He's now literally homeless. And he says, nah, I don't need the free money. I don't need a podcast with all my best friends. I'm going to let all the fans down. I'm going to let my financial situation down. I'm going to let my family down because I'm too big of a pussy to do a fucking podcast with my friends once a week. Are you fucking kidding me? I was going to put him on the list, but now that it's been brought up, I mean, it's without question. It's without question. I don't even know if he's returned to the show yet, but I know he was off for at least a full year.
I'm kind of scared to even ask, but what was said to him that upset him so much? Because I don't know the situation at all. So like,
it's another one of those ego-driven things where they think that they're perfect and that like nothing they do is wrong and everything they ever do is like artistic and stuff. So as soon as you have one person tell them, actually, I think you're not perfect, they go fucking crazy. And they expected me to like stop being friends with people for criticizing a YouTuber. Like absolute insanity. These people are psychopathic. And I died. You know what? It's the game's fault. I'm perfect at this game and my videos are not yellow, first of all. And I'm perfect in every way. And if you disagree, you're just a troll. If you've ever criticized me in any way, you're a troll. And that's it.
They should probably make an apology video too, to be honest.
I think everybody should always apologize to me for everything. Like if you posted a comment saying that I died in Spyro, you should apologize because I didn't die. The game no longer lived. It wasn't my fault. It was the game. Endless Jess is pathetic.